Hello YouTube, welcome back to the channel. My name's Michelle Joker McDaniel. I am a proud mother of a pug, a personal trainer, a past theater nerd gone grown-up cosplayer, and this is my channel. My thoughts will probably offend you, where I share my thoughts that will probably offend at least one person. So if there's anything offending you today, make sure to tell us in the comment section. Tell the world what is offending you. And while you're down there acting like your life is worse than my sick and twisted living, you might as well hit that subscribe button so that you can tell us what's offending you on a regular basis, because I post 2 to 3 times a week. So what do you say that you play a little game? Come on, come in and spend time with a very sick, twisted, and really just misunderstood friendly neighborhood Joker and play a game called Does This Offend You? Yes, I have to make these because YouTube will demonetize me for my fake gun. So you get finger gun and a cig made out of a straw. Ugh. What does my life come to? Yes, audience, the classic game Does This Offend You? We've all been playing it for years now, especially on the internet, but let me explain how it's going to go down. I made a list of topics that I see various people fighting over on different platforms: YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and you are gonna tell me, are you offended by any of these topics and why? But first, let's see who the special individual gets awarded the honorary offended person for this week. Drum roll please, Yoshi! And the award goes to Herbivore Challenge. Let's see what she had to say. A little context, this is coming from my video about Whitney Waythor and how her trainer ended up firing her because she came up with excuse after excuse after excuse, put on weight, and he no longer wanted to take her money.
It's before, and I'm sorry, but we're at that point, and I'm just gonna have to let you go as a client.
And I said I agree, sometimes you have to let a client go because it just starts to feel a little shady if you continue to take their money when they are not getting results, and in Whitney's case, gaining weight. See, the Joker does have a heart, but according to Herbivore Challenge, that was the wrong answer. So let's see what was the right answer. I wonder from this video what your skills are as a trainer? Was that a question, Herba Challenger, or a statement? You are agreeing with Whitney's loser personal trainer who thought berating her is somehow going to motivate her to make positive changes, which is just idiotic. She ate all the protein bars.
What happened to the healthy bars that I told you you could keep in your car in case you were away from your food?
I've actually eaten them all.
And a cookie, and was not sticking to the program. And he told her, if you keep doing this, you will not get to your goal. And according to Herbivore Challenge, that is berating her. A lot of lifestyle change is psychological, and being put down is not inspiring. There are smarter, more effective ways to encourage people. Also, it's brilliant she's going to be a personal trainer, which in the video I said that's a pretty smart move. There's probably people around that would want a trainer that knows the struggle, knows how it is to be that heavy. But little Miss Herbivore obviously didn't listen to the video. She has an athletic background from before she was large. She would be a great trainer because unlike you and the idiot she paid for some reason, probably TLC did it just to humiliate her on the show. Yeah, she doesn't benefit from the show at all. She would understand the psychology of being so overweight and what motivates what kind of person to exercise. Many large people are worried about going to the gym, and being humiliated by people like you is not encouraging at all. So congratulations, Herbivore Challenger. Here is your trophy for being offended over absolutely nothing. Congratulations, drink your carrot juice, sit down, and shut up. It's time for the show. Remember, smile.
You see the drippy, I'm fitted up. Hop in my car and the giddy up. Secure the bag, yeah, I get the bus. Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up.
Hey guys, just a reminder, Proto Bakery, my small business, will restock our protein donuts at 10 a.m. today, PST. If you would like to try out a protein donut, the link is in the description below. So Jim Carrey is getting some backlash about his interview with a female reporter. You probably know what's going on since I said female reporter, when he got interviewed about his part in the recent Sonic film. Jim Carrey condemned over creepy and sleazy remark to female journalists. Jim Carrey responds to a female reporter's question about his bucket list has caused outrage on Twitter. Well, let's see what this outrage is all about.
And in the film, Sonic has a bucket list, and I was wondering, after all you've done in your career and in your life, is there anything still left on your bucket list?
Just you.
Wow.
That's it. It's all done now.
I mean, I'm just gonna be real with you. I had a huge fat with a P crush on Jim Carrey when I was just a mini Joker. I spent many a days of my young life just glued to the screen watching Liar Liar, The Mask, Ace Ventura, Pet Detective, just infatuated by his facial expressions, humor, face, smile, and that scene in Ace Ventura when I got to see just a little glimpse of his butt. So if he said this to me, I would be like,
alrighty then.
no, but really, I think he's funny. I think it landed well. When I first saw it, I was like, I'm ready to be offended. Let's go. And I initially my body just laughed. Probably a very genuine laugh, like the reporter seems like she did. I didn't find it creepy because I think he's funny. Just like I said, I think it landed well. There's a few other comedians that I think would make this joke and I would probably laugh. But there's a few other people that could say this and I would find it creepy. You know, like a weird man that keeps staring at me at the gym and then shuffles on over and does the whole take your earphones out motion. The motion that everyone loves. And then says, you're on my bucket list. I would probably think that he was trying to kill me. And no, I wouldn't laugh. So maybe I'm just very shallow and had a past crush on Jim Carrey, or some guys don't know how to land a joke or a comment well. Or they should fix that or stop doing it or just be satisfied with being the creepy guy. So did Jim Carrey offend you? Will you be on Twitter complaining, being offended, having a virtual temper tantrum? Don't you hate it when your favorite extremely rich celebrity asks you for money? Well, some of Young Miami's fans do. City girl rapper Young Miami is catching heat on Twitter for asking her Instagram followers to send her money for her birthday. On Tuesday, the 26-year-old musician posted a screenshot of her Cash App and asked all of her followers to send her $5 or $20 if they are feeling generous. She has since deleted the Instagram post. She also posted screenshots of fans sending her the requested amount, which many captioning their submissions with "Happy Birthday" messages. The rapper has an estimated net worth of $1.5 million according to Rapper's Money. Let's read some of those Twitter comments. Bitches on IG really sending money to Young Miami, who makes millions? Imagine working hard for your money and giving a birthday Cash App to a fucking richer than you celebrity. I mean, holding my cigarette wrong. I totally see what people saying. I'm personally not going to give my money to an already rich person. I feel like if you're going to give money to anyone, hopefully someone that actually needs it, you know, people who can't afford food. But at the same time, it was her birthday, and people love sending things to people on their birthday, and people love to send things to their favorite celebrities. So can you blame her for telling her fans exactly what she wants for her birthday? And at the same time, nobody has to send her money. It's an option that you don't have to follow. So this one did not offend me either, but did it offend you? So who here loves to fly in a plane? No one? Yeah, me neither, but sometimes we have to. And if you're on a long flight, doesn't it feel good to just recline your seat back, just to relax? There's a baby over there crying, you can't smoke your cigs on a plane, you just want to recline a little bit and forget that you're there. Well, not on this guy's watch. A passenger said she's hurt after her reclined seat was repeatedly punched. She asked for help, but said a flight attendant threatened her. This is my kind of flight. Sitting in the back like. And a woman who's become an icon in the debate over whether it's okay to recline your airplane seat said she was scared to death by how a flight attendant handled her painful ordeal.
You were flying back from New Orleans to Charlotte, North Carolina. You got on the plane, you reclined your seat. The man behind you asked you if you would mind not reclining while he ate his meal.
She obliged and moved her seat back up. But when the man was done eating, she reclined her seat once again. And that's when he started hammering away. He was angry that I reclined my seat and punched it about 9 times. Hard. So Williams ended up telling the flight attendant, and the flight attendant rolled her eyes.
So then at some point, a flight attendant did come over, and I assume you thought that she would help you, but instead, She, I think, handed you this passenger disturbance notice.
Your behavior may be in violation of federal law. You should immediately cease if you wish to avoid prosecution and your removal from this aircraft at the next point of arrival. The flight attendant then told her to delete the video or she will be escorted off the plane. So this turned into an internet war of, is it rude to recline your seat or is it not? Now for me, it's a feature on the plane ride that I paid for and I'm gonna use it. But at the same time, I absolutely cannot stand when someone reclines their seat all up in my face. But at the same time, again, I would just deal with it and I'm not going to punch a seat. So am I offended of someone reclining their seat when I'm trying to not be any closer to anybody on a plane? Yes, but I'll deal. And I'll take notes on who I need to take care of later. But I want to hear your opinion. Is it rude to recline your seat or is it not? Remember the cute little boy that sang that song that made all the miniature female humans squeal? This is him now. And people are very offended by this. He just kind of looks like a villain that's in a cartoon that's not good at being a villain. I don't know, a lot of people hate it, including Wendy Williams.
You know what? I can't deal with it. I just can't deal with it. He looks like a freak.
And even his wife. But guess what? He shaved it. Woohoo! Bullying works. Y'all bullied him so much that he shaved it. So woohoo for bullying. We did it. Yay. Well, here you go. This is what you asked for. This. So does this look offend you in any way? Do you feel personally attacked by Justin Bieber's choice of facial hair? So this one's pretty old, but a lot of people had a lot of an opinion on it. Nikkie Tutorials is a popular beauty YouTuber whose channel mainly focuses on makeup. Recently, she came out as a trans woman, which completely broke the internet. It seems that everybody was talking about this. People that didn't even follow makeup tutorials. People who still think that baking is only done in the kitchen. All of a sudden, were writing paragraphs about Nikkie like they knew her personally. Which I found funny because I saw quite a few very Christian, alpha, manly men posting Nikkie's picture on their profile saying, this right here, this is a man and God does not make mistakes. When all the other pictures are an array of football pictures, half-naked girls, and steak. But for some reason they have to tell their audience, because their audience clearly watches makeup tutorials, what they think about Nikkie. Thanks Hankill for your opinion. We were all waiting on the edge of our seats. The reason Nikkie came out is because someone close to her was threatening and blackmailing her to out her to the world, so she came out to take back the power. And I saw many people who didn't know the story saying that she's doing this clearly for attention, or that she's lying, and there could be a chance that she could be. But she was already very popular, so does she really need to do it for even more attention? I don't think it was a Trisha Paytas type deal.
In my head, I feel like I'm a transgender female to male, but also like a drag queen.
I thought it was very cool because Nikkie was all about makeup. It wasn't about her being trans. She didn't feel the need to throw that out there in a time where everyone seems to be coming out as something and labeling themselves. But I kept seeing posts saying how people need to keep this to themselves, which she did. Why is she coming out? Someone is blackmailing her. This is not the way of the Lord. Not everyone believes in what you believe in, so calm down. The one thing I found interesting is that people were saying to keep their sexuality to themselves. So should people announce their sexuality or should people just keep it to themselves? I personally don't feel the need for anyone to announce what they are because I don't care. I care if you are a good person and if you watch anime and cartoons. But I also understand why people do it and I also understand why Nikkie did it. I saw nothing wrong with it, and if I was in that situation, I would probably have to announce it as well. Because ain't nobody blackmailing the Joker. Recently, the show The Biggest Loser is back up and running and apparently still very unrealistic. Most of them have never worked out and then thrown into a situation where they work out almost daily and at an extreme intensity. It was said that the show rarely brings up nutrition and the trainers are having very almost morbidly obese people to do certain exercises that are very dangerous. Now, I watched this show I think it came on every Wednesday night through my weight loss journey and it did nothing but inspire me. I always looked forward forward to it. It felt like it kind of just set my week, and I would make my meal and eat my like little healthy meal during Biggest Loser. And even when the season that I was watching ended, I was like, oh god, I need more motivation. And I watched all the seasons of the Australian version. But I also knew that reality television isn't really reality. And as a trainer, I would never have my obese clients do a lot of these exercises because ouchie ankles are probably going to be in a lot of pain. So is it offensive to me? Not really, because I know reality television is trash. I know it's scripted, I know a lot of it is fake, but it can definitely screw up someone's thought process of what it takes to lose weight, what exercises they're supposed to be doing, why they aren't losing as much weight as these people when in reality they don't get weight every week, they get weight every 2, 3, sometimes 4 weeks, so that the number is more shocking to the viewer. So I can understand why some people hate the show. It's really not something I'm interested in anymore. I haven't watched not one episode, and you guys keep asking me to do a review. I probably won't, but I think most people have it covered because I've seen many videos talking about it. But is it offensive to you? Now let's get one thing straight right here, right now. I am a huge anime freak, so I had to fit this one in. Apparently, My Hero Academia, one of my favorite animes, are being accused of being fascist. Yes, because some characters in the show share the same birthday as Hitler and other fascist leaders. My Hero Academia backlash continues as critics, now outraged characters, share birthdays with German and Japanese World War II leaders. My Hero Academia accused of celebrating fascism. My Hero Academia is again at the center of online controversy after a Twitter user discovered that many of the characters in the show share birthdays with infamous fascist figures. On February 8th, Twitter user Object501 shared a graphic they titled My Fascism Academy, which shows that characters Midoriya, Bakugo, Endeavor, and Shigaraki have birthdays that correlate respectively to the establishment of the Japanese Communist Party, Adolf Hitler, World War II Japanese Naval Commander-in-Chief Isoroku Yamamoto, and Imperial Japanese officer Kenji Doria. Neither Weekly Shonen Jump, the magazine that publishes My Hero Academia, or Horikoshi have commented on the allegations. Well, neither would I, because these people are weird. Do they not understand that there are people in this world that are born the same day as bad people? Imagine this person just searching hard to find anything to make a Twitter post over because they're that bored. Literally can't relate. Go paint your face. Play finger gun. Make a fake cigarette. This is so stupid, but I have to ask, does these characters and anybody else in this world having the same birthday as Hitler and others like him offend you? Okay, you guys, that's the end of this segment of Does This Offend You? Even though people really don't care, they just want to start virtual fights. So I'm sure that will be going on in the comment section, and hey, I love reading comments, so I will be down there with you guys, reading the comments and responding to some. Thanks so much for watching, and good night! Oh, thank God that's over. I'm a creep. I'm a widow. What the hell am I doing here? I don't belong here.
You see the drip, yeah, I'm fitted up. Hop in my car and a giddy up. Secure the bag, yeah, I get the bus. Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. You see the drip, yeah, I'm fitted up. Hop in my car and a giddy up. Secure the bag, yeah, I get the bus. Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. Ooh, I've been on the flex since flex on. Neighborhood all in your eardrums. I ain't never scared like Bone Crush. Boy, I got God, don't fear.